Hey everyone, good morning. We've got a really fun episode of Science with Sarah today. We are at Jubilee Academy with these awesome fifth graders. We're going to be making homemade boba. Yes, like boba tea, the kind of boba tea you get with these awesome fifth graders. And we say, good morning, San Antonio! Stick around for a super fun experiment.
Live from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
People are like, they're making Boba Fett? What are they making?
Boba
tea.
The beads.
Bubbles. Beads.
Or
pearls.
The stuff that's on the bottom of your boba tea.
Exactly.
But it has sugar, I hear, and so it's going to be a lot of fun coming up.
A lot of sugared up fun. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, May 15th.
Thanks for joining us, and we have some friends out there about to have a baby pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah, and so guess what? We have a new list of baby names.
Yeah, this one's interesting because there have been some changes. The latest list of top U.S. baby names issued by the Social Security Administration does have a few surprises this time. There's only one new entry in the top 10 names for boys and girls. Mateo jumped from number 11 to number 6 in 2023.
I can see that. I know quite a few Mateos. The editor-in-chief of the baby name website Name Barry says it appears to be the first identifiably Latino name on the boys' side. Meanwhile, is this Kaylee?
Kaylee.
K-A-E-L-I.
K-A-E-L-I.
Yes, the way it was spelled, was the fastest rising name for girls last year. So that's thanks to social media influencer for inspiring that trend.
All right, so the Nameberry editor says social media may have also fueled the growing popularity of the second fastest rising name for girls in 23. It's Alitzel. A-L-I-T-Z-E-L. Alitzel.
I haven't heard it yet.
Never heard it.
But I like it. Alitzel. That's
so
pretty.
that name comes from a popular TikTok in Spanish that included the name.
That's right. And the name Chosen also saw its popularity skyrocket on the boys list. This comes after a character with that name because a hero in the latest season of Cobra Kai.
So Chosen with a Z.
Yes.
Chosen with an S is also still somewhere on the list. Ranking still fairly high.
Very interesting names.
Right?
I get it. I mean, parents maybe want to, keep it different.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're looking at the list, they're like, oh yeah, that's my kid.
Exactly. and it's kind of a modern interpretation on something like Kaylee was K-A-Y-L-E-E for the longest time.
And now it's K-A-E-L-I. Yes. Which means that teachers need to pay closer attention, on that first day of school or, when they're studying up that list. And
good luck, teach.
Yeah. Good luck with all the new names out there.
Vowels. A lot of vowels.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see that YouTube is having such an influence in social media on the naming.
Big time.
And it's all changes every year. Good information. Let's go outside for you guys. Talk about temperatures this morning. 78 degrees. It was another nice morning. Not as cool as yesterday, I will say that. But all in all, pretty nice. 78 degrees. South-southeasterly winds at about 7. Notice the wind. Now that we have that southeasterly wind, it means that we're going to start to see a little bit more humidity. Afternoon forecast. By 2 o'clock, we're up to 91. Still as hot as yesterday, just, again, a little more humidity and a little bit more cloud cover. Notice there at 10 o'clock, we do have a 20% chance of rain. We're going to watch some storms that develop out west. Some of those can make a run for some of our western counties and maybe San Antonio overnight. Weather headlines. Messy commute tomorrow, potentially. We're going to get clouds and some drizzle and some showers back in here by tomorrow morning. So that can mean some wet roads. And small window for some storms tomorrow, too. We're going to watch for hail being the main threat. I think a lot of the storms will be off to our north and east, but we're going to watch for the potential of at least a few around here. And then the heat's going to become the big story with some triple digits potentially. We'll look at that 7-day forecast here in just a little bit. But let's talk traffic now and see how things are looking at the moment.
All right, Justin. Well, no other way to put this right now, but things have certainly gotten very busy across the city of San Antonio. Several incidents to let you know about right now. I actually just did a push alert. If you have the KSAT app, you go ahead and get that. It was kind of a rundown of everything that we're seeing at the moment right now. So biggest issue that we're seeing right now, 281 southbound right there at Sprucewood. We have a couple of the main lanes blocked. On the southbound lanes, we're seeing traffic come through on the far right-hand side, but it is causing some major delays here. If you're coming down to the San Antonio International Airport, we're seeing some backup all the way up to Nakoma and to the Wurzbach Parkway area. That crash right there. Southbound 281, Loop 410, and Sprucewood. Let's kind of zoom in on this set of crashes here on the near northwest side. This is going to be on 410 westbound, Jackson Keller Road. Already seen some backup here all the way to Blanco, all the way to San Pedro, and then we just had this crash pop up on our maps right there at Vance Jackson and 410 as well. Let's go further west now because we have a crash being reported 151 westbound at West Military Drive. This one actually looks like it might be clearing out in just a little bit because we are seeing traffic move through the area a little bit better, but seeing some backup all the way to Ingram Road and Petranco Road for all of our folks headed out to the SeaWorld area. All right, the other big thing that we've been seeing throughout the morning here, and there has just been no relief for any of our drivers coming on I-35 southbound right now. If you're coming from anywhere from the O'Connor area, Thousand Oaks area, we still have construction that's going on here at 35 southbound and 410. So checked in with TransGuide. Unfortunately, they don't have an ETA on this, but they said that they're doing some restriping work in that area. So that is what's causing these major delays out there for all of our drivers coming in 35 to 410 around the Windcrest parts of the city. All right, rest of the city here. If you look at all of our activity, mostly on the north side of town, everything south side looks pretty good. Downtown, just keep in mind that we have that bridge work taking place on the upper levels of I-10 from Poplar out to Fulton. So let's take a look here at that backup at 35 and Loop 410, and it looks like they might start reopening some lanes here. I saw the work convoy out here within the past 5 minutes or so. It looks like they're picking up maybe a little bit of cones out there, but still a pretty big mess for all of our drivers, 35 Loop 410. We'll give you updates as we get them. Again, you can follow us on the KSAT app as well. Mark and Stephanie, back to you guys.
RJ, thank you. Looks like the days of no delays may be gone for a while.
Yes, yeah. I would
Thank
say
you,
so.
sir.
We had a lot to talk about. Here's today's 9 at 9. Today is the deadline for Bexar County homeowners to notify the appraisal district that they plan to appeal their 2024 property appraisals. The total market value grew 5.3% year over year. So if you want to file an appeal, you can mail it in as long as it's postmarked by midnight tonight. You could drop it off in the box outside of the Bexar County Appraisal District on North Frio, or you can file an appeal online.
The Biden administration is moving forward with a new weapons deal for Israel worth more than $1 billion. It comes a week after the U.S. paused a shipment of large bombs. Critics say this undermines the president's message of holding Israel accountable and that the White House is sending mixed messages.
Things got combative during cross-examination yesterday between Michael Cohen and Donald Trump's attorney in the hush money trial. The defense tried to paint Cohen as a man looking for revenge. Trump's lawyer is expected to continue questioning Cohen tomorrow when court is back in session. The defense is not expected to start calling witnesses until next week, if at all. And they told the judge they haven't determined yet whether Trump will take the stand.
The Justice Department is accusing Boeing of violating a settlement that was reached after 2 deadly plane crashes. The agreement allowed Boeing to avoid criminal prosecution if they followed certain safety procedures. But prosecutors claim Boeing has failed to do that. Now, the Justice Department says the company is subject to prosecution, though the department is still determining how it will proceed in this matter.
Stubborn inflation may be delaying any interest rate cuts, but so far it's not setting the table for any possible hikes. That comes from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, who spoke in Amsterdam after the Producer Price Index measuring inflation at the wholesale level came in higher than expected. He says the Fed's preferred approach is to hold the line on rates until inflation cools.
The interest rates on new federal student loans is expected to hit a 12-year high. This upcoming academic college year, the interest rates for undergraduate student loans will rise above 6.5%. That's up from 5.5% for the current year. The federal student loan interest rate has not been that high since the 2012-2013 school year.
A group of TikTok creators suing the federal government over the new law that could lead to ban the app. The group claims the law would keep them from creating and sharing expressive material through their chosen publisher, as well as viewing content from other users. It marks the second lawsuit filed against the government over the potential ban. Last week, ByteDance, TikTok's China-based parent company, sued the government in federal court, alleging the law violates First Amendment rights.
If you have an Android phone and are tired of getting scam calls, Google is working on a new AI-powered scam call detection feature to protect users. The call monitoring feature will warn you if the person on the phone is likely attempting to scam you. Android users will get alerts during the call when red flags are detected, encouraging you to end the conversation. No word yet on when the feature will be available.
Travel for Memorial Day weekend is expected to be the second highest on record. According to AAA, this year, more than 43 million people are expected to travel by plane, cruises, and public transportation. The busiest times on the roads will be from noon through 7 p.m. on the Thursday and Friday before Memorial Day. And that's today's 9 at 9.
A local nonprofit that supports an average of 1,400 children in foster care each and every year has a newly renovated campus where children can feel safe, learn, and play.
Well, Tiffany Huertas is live at Child Advocates San Antonio, or CASA's campus on the southeast side with a look what the space has to offer. Good morning, Tiffany.
Good morning, Mark and Stephanie. The spaces are beautiful. They're so bright and colorful. This is the art room. This is where CASA advocates and kids come here to build their bonds. For 40 years, the nonprofit has been connecting the volunteers to children who have been removed from their homes due to abuse and neglect. And to talk more about this, we have Angie, the president and CEO of CASA. Good morning, Angie.
Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Congratulations.
We're thrilled. We're thrilled.
Let's start with the mission and how you all have been impacting children here in San Antonio.
Well, we serve children who have been removed from their homes, as you said, and we serve them with volunteer advocates, but who have the right to speak in court for a child. So we're here for the best interest of the children. We work with educational needs, medical needs, but the biggest thing we're here for is consistency for a child. We have to do that well, and they need us to be there for them. And this space gives them a place to connect and thrive.
Let's check out the space then.
Please, so excited.
This space right here, these are just some images of the items in here. They were in a warehouse before, and now they're here.
This was this room.
Oh, okay.
So, and now look at it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So in here, what can we find?
We can find, so everywhere. We serve children from 0 to 21. So we have baby items, we have clothing, we have obviously lots of toys, we have some handmade quilts, and we also have, as we swing around the room, the older children, college docket children, children that are aging out the system. They need us to help them set up in a dorm facility and things like that. So we keep all of that here, pots and pans, headphones, so we make sure we're serving the children from 0 to 21.
Let's talk about the advocates. You all are always looking for more volunteers. Tell us about that. Who can volunteer?
You have to be 21, preferably with a driving license, and then look at an information session and know more. The biggest thing is you want to have a heart to serve children that are not your own. And if you can have that, that's phenomenal. That's all we really need.
And we step out here because we want to show you this beautiful playground here. Tell us about this, Angie.
So Harvey Najam, the Rotary Club, Kingdom for Kids put this together for us. And it just is really the anchor for the whole building. Children need to be able to play, to relax, to speak to their advocates well, and just be a kid. That's all we want for them, just be a kid.
Many children are still waiting for an advocate.
Yes, they are. We're only serving around 34% of advocates in the community, and we want to serve 100%. And each advocate serves approximately 2 children. So yes, we need some really big growth in our advocates. And now we have a place where we can help them do that really well.
Amazing. Thank you, Angie, for joining us.
Thank you.
And before we go, thank you. Before we go, we do want to share with you a number. If you see or even suspect abuse or neglect, please call 911 or the Child Abuse Hotline, 1-800-252-5400. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Time now 9:12, 75 degrees, coming up on GMSA at 9.
Well, our Patty Santos tells us about a new concert series that is bringing live musical performances to the Arneson River Theater beginning tomorrow.
Welcome back to Good Morning San Antonio at 9. So more than 30 million people visit our city each year. San Antonio draws a global crowd, but what about those of us who live here?
Right. Well, Visit San Antonio is gearing up for the summer tourism crowd, offering a free concert every month. And as our Patty Santos tells us, the vision is to keep downtown San Antonio fresh and lively, not only for tourists, but also for those of us who live here.
Summer is something really important for San Antonio.
With more than 50,000 hotel rooms available, Visit San Antonio wants to make sure every room is booked year-round.
We're adding more content, and we have an even funner destination for the summertime for people to come and visit and for locals to enjoy.
Andres Munoz, Chief Marketing Officer for Visit San Antonio, says this spring break season, hotel occupancy for March 2024 saw a slight increase compared to March of last year. But it was the week of the eclipse, a one-time event which saw a 163% increase in occupancy.
Historically, having good momentum during the spring break adds great momentum to the summer. So we hope it pays off during the summertime period.
This week, Visit SA launches the next big project to boost tourism and make sure the Riverwalk stays fresh.
This Thursday, the appointment is here at the Arneson Theater, May 16, 6:30, to see Jack Ingram live for free.
Riverwalk Live is a new series that brings live music performances to the Arneson Theater for free every third Thursday of the month.
We want to add visitation, not only of locals, but also visitors who understand that the Riverwalk is a really unique place. And if you have entertainment in the Riverwalk, we know that they will come.
Performances for the rest of the summer include Angel White and Tristan Morez. Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Let's look out there with live cam. Still, fairly nice at 75 degrees. It's nice not having that humidity around, but I hear it's creeping back, Justin.
It's trying to. It's going to work back into the area, especially tonight and tomorrow. You'll start to feel it a little bit more, but it has been nice. At least we had cool mornings. Yesterday afternoon was downright hot, and that's kind of where we'll end up again today. 78 right now, 75 in New Braunfels, 76 in Seguin. Not much of a wind, but what wind we do have here in San Antonio is out of the south-southeast, so you know what that's going to do. Start to bring that moisture level and that humidity level up. Here's a look at the visible satellite picture, and we can kind of get an idea here of what we got moving in. So we got some low clouds. That's an indication, yes, there is some moisture moving south to north into the area. And then we've got high clouds on top of that. So unlike yesterday, we'll see a partly cloudy day versus a sunny day. Despite that, it's still going to be very warm this afternoon. There's a look at the dew points, and we're in the low 60s, so that would put us in just into the muggy territory, and this number will be on the rise. But you go south of San Antonio, you got dew points in the 60s and 70s. And that is thick air that is working in our direction. Let's look at the bigger picture here. And what we are watching is an area of low pressure out near the coast of California. Right now, it's just sitting there. But today, it's going to be on the move, and it'll make its way towards Texas by tomorrow. So this is the upper level lift that we need. We've got the moisture coming back in, as we said. So there is a chance that we could get some showers and storms coming up tomorrow. And out ahead of it, you're getting some of those high clouds that are streaming in. So that, again, an indication that things are changing a little bit. Let me walk you through the forecast. This is 5 o'clock today. And this particular model wants to develop some storms out here in Mexico, entirely possible. These may try to move into Texas a little bit later tonight. Now, the question will be, do they hold together? Maybe for places like Uvalde, Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs. We'll watch for this. Small chance around 10 o'clock as those storms kind of die down. But as we get into tomorrow morning, moisture surges back in. We get drizzles, some showers. So your Thursday morning commute could be a little bit damp. We want to let you know about that. And then as we get towards mid-morning and midday, showers and even a few storms start to really take shape. And this is probably when our rain chances peak, quite honestly, midday to say 2, 3 o'clock. And this is where we could start to see some bigger thunderstorms. And these could be strong to severe. The atmosphere is set up for that tomorrow. It's just that we're going to kind of be on the edge of things here, unfortunately. A lot of the stronger weather and more consistent and widespread rain is going to be up to our north and east. This is 5 o'clock tomorrow. With that being said, there is a boundary that comes in tomorrow evening, and that could kick off more showers and storms. So we'll leave rain chances in there. And the Storm Prediction Center does have areas to our north with a risk of a 2 on a scale of 1 to 5. We're underneath the 1, so any storm that develops could be strong to severe. It's just an isolated risk of that. And what about rainfall? Well, this doesn't show much for us, maybe 1/10 of an inch at best. The bigger numbers are going to be up where that heavier rain is. Tyler Waco talking an inch plus with these showers and storms. So next couple of days, today 93, 86 tomorrow, 89 Friday, 40% chance of rain tomorrow, 30% chance on Friday. And then as we get into the weekend, it gets downright hot. 96 Saturday, 97 Sunday and Monday, and 98 on Tuesday. So the rain shuts off and the temperatures crank up, guys.
We'll miss that. The nice cooler weather.
I was going to say, what are we missing? Not the humidity. Okay.
No. The cooler weather that we had.
We're on the same page.
Yes.
921, 77 degrees.
Let's go out there live to Jubilee Academy for Science with Sarah. Of course, we hear they're going to be making boba, and I'm not sure what the green stuff is. We're going to ask Sarah in just a minute, but we're going to toss things over to Sarah Swivey and David Sears after the break.
(924) Bubble tea has become very, very popular. Those are the teas with the chewy tapioca pearls in the very bottom of them called boba.
That's right. Well, today for Science with Sarah, Sarah Swivey and David Sears are teaching students how to make them from scratch.
They are live at Jubilee Academy this morning. Good morning, David and Sarah.
Good morning. The kids picked out my goggles today, so I'm going to put them on. You guys ready? Okay. Whoa, they're like, I'm like a astronaut or like a character
You're
from
like a scuba diver.
a scuba diver.
Like
I like
going
them.
down under.
The glasses are not necessarily, but they're cool. So today we are going to be making homemade boba, which are little pearls or spheres that are solid on the outside and liquid on the inside.
Cool.
So I've done a little prep before. Okay, I made this boba liquid. There's your boba liquid there.
Boba liquid?
This boba, not bobo. Boba.
Boba?
Yes, boba.
B-O-B-A?
Yes, there you
Okay,
go.
not bobo?
I've had to teach him what boba means. Okay, so I use tapioca because, you know, David eats tapioca, I'm sure.
All the time.
All right, so what this is this is Sprite with food coloring,
Sprite.
a little extra sugar.
Diet Sprite or regular Sprite?
Regular Sprite.
Oh.
And the key here is what's called sodium alginate. So this is sodium alginate. This is made from seaweed, basically. So you mix it all together in a blender.
So there's seaweed in that?
Yeah, but I mean, we use seaweed in a lot of different things, in food products. Yes. How does it taste like? Sprite?
Oh, taste of seaweed.
Okay, so then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get 1 cup of water, and I measured this on a scale. This is 2 grams of calcium chloride.
Calcium chloride.
So the calcium,
This really is Science with
Yes.
Sarah, because we're using calcium chloride.
yes, the calcium and the algae combine and solidify. So you're gonna use a syringe or a dropper, and you're gonna fill up your syringe or your dropper, and you're gonna go 1 drop at a time into
mix
the
them?
calcium chloride solution.
Can we mix them?
Yeah, so like that. There you go. Now notice
wow.
they're instantly forming little spheres.
Cool.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
So you let it wait for about 10 seconds, okay?
8,
and then
7,
6.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to scoop
Good.
them out, put them
You're
in
going to scoop them out. And here, there you go. And no, okay, yeah, that's fine. But you can just keep them in the thing here. And what you're doing is you're rinsing them off. So that way you don't have to fish it out again there, David. But you're rinsing them off because you don't really want to taste the calcium too much. So now look at that.
Let me fish those out.
Okay, I want to try something else here. I'm just going to make like a giant boba using a spoon. I'm just going to make a giant one. Giant blob. Boop. Okay, kind of made a little sphere thing. It's really cool. Okay, and then I'm going to rinse it off here.
Awesome.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
That is so cool. And you're going to rinse it off. And then watch this, David.
Can we eat that?
Yes, you can eat it, and also you can squish it. Look, squish it. And you can eat it.
Tastes like boba.
Yeah, it pops. Look, watch. Boop. Okay, so coming up, these awesome 5th graders are going to do this experiment. They made a hypothesis. Are you guys ready to do this experiment? Yeah. We'll do it after the break. Hello. Bye. Hey y'all, welcome back to Jubilee Academy. We are making homemade boba with these awesome 5th graders. Are you guys ready to do your experiment? Yeah. Okay, fill up your syringe and your dropper, and you can drop it into your calcium chloride. Exactly, like 1 drop at a time. Great job, great job. Okay, switch off your partner, and then your partner can do it. Okay, Good job. Now grab your fork and try to fish out some of those boba balls.
First off, as you drop it in there, is it doing what you thought it would do?
Yes.
Is that what you thought it was going to look like?
Grab your fork and
talk
rinse
about
off
doing
your
this experiment?
boba.
Yeah, because I've seen other like spears.
All right, get your fork out of there and start
Let me help you guys
Start
with this,
digging.
okay?
Get some on your fork.
Here, let me help you out with that. Okay.
He said do a lot.
Here, let's try. Boom. Boom.
He said do a lot, so I'm doing a lot.
There
Yeah,
you
you're
go.
doing a
Here,
lot.
let me help y'all.
See if we can scoop some out of there. Okay, so now that looks like a solid, right? But it also has what in the center?
Liquid.
Liquid. So what did you put down as your hypothesis?
I put down it was gonna be a solid.
Did you ever think it would be both a solid and a liquid?
No.
No. So it is, though. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Two
Okay.
at once.
All right,
here we
now
go.
I want you guys, all three of your groups, you can
Go ahead.
fill up your syringe or your dropper and then drop it into your calcium chloride solution. Great job.
Oh, nice.
Would you like to create a string as well? Would that be fun?
Yeah, there you go.
There you
Look at
go.
that.
That's awesome.
Now where's your fork? See if you can get
Okay,
some of
switch
that.
partners, switch partners.
And then we're gonna wash it off if you can. No, she's got the scoop.
Oh, get your string.
Get your string. Oh, close.
Oh, here, let me help. You
I
got it?
know.
Awesome. Now rinse it off.
What do you think?
Good.
Now you
Good?
can rinse it off with water first, so that way you can try it. Now taste it and tell me what you think it
taste
tastes
it?
like. Okay, here.
This is Sprite.
Oh, good job.
What?
Now rinse it off.
It's like tastes like Sprite.
Yeah, I made it with Sprite. That's fun. Okay, here you go.
I like that. That's like a blob.
Oh,
Go ahead, get it out of there. Take
you.
it out of there.
This is really hard.
It's hard to get out of there?
Yeah.
It's like swimming around in
You
there.
can use your fingers with the water, just not with the
Pick it up with your
calcium.
fingers and tell me what it feels like.
Ew, it feels like a little blob.
Does it feel
Look
like
at
a blob?
Look at these guys.
Taste-
Oh my gosh.
taste. So did you
Taste
think it was going to be a solid or a liquid?
I thought it was gonna be a liquid.
But it's both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it taste like?
Sprite.
Sprite? Tastes like Sprite?
Okay, you guys ready? Fill up your syringes.
This is like lunch right here, isn't it? A little bit of lunch?
Yep.
Little snack?
Yep.
Little early morning
Fill
snack
up
for
your
you?
syringes. Now
What does it
drop
taste
it
like?
into the there. Yep. Go for it.
It all tastes like Sprite. Doesn't taste like anything but what's
Wow.
a boba taste like?
I don't know. I haven't.
That's so cool.
Sprite. I guess. I don't know. Look at there.
Okay, now switch partners, and you can try it.
What about the reaction? What do you think about this reaction that you're seeing when you drop the drops in there?
Cool.
Is it cool? Yeah. What?
Make a string.
Make a string?
You can try it.
Oh.
I love this string one. Oh my gosh, look at this string.
Package
This
that
is
stuff.
crazy. Okay, I'm trying to grab it. I got
What do you
it.
think?
Oh no,
Oh, look at
almost.
this.
Okay.
String.
Okay. Here, grab some of it.
That's
Oh,
crazy
grab
right
some of
there.
it. Awesome. Try it. Okay.
Look at your face. What it tastes like?
This Sprite.
It just tastes like Sprite. It all tastes like Sprite. Look at this string right here. Look at this. Now that's a string. Go ahead. Oh, that should be in a movie or something.
Okay.
That's kind of gross, isn't it? What's it feel like going down your throat?
A noodle.
Feels like a
Check it
noodle.
out, guys.
I like that.
Look at this giant one I made. Look at this. Should I throw it up and see if I can catch it? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Okay.
Accidentally made.
Whoa, that is so cool.
Yeah, we're making more boba.
Wow, try it.
We made like two. We made a really long string.
You made a long string. It looked like a string of beads.
Whoa.
I wouldn't put them right in the neck.
Super fun.
All right. Here we
So what did you guys think about this experiment? What did y'all think about it?
Fun.
Is it fun? Oh, look, show them off to the camera. Okay, so for more fun Science with Sarah experiments, you can go to KSAT.com. Everybody wave hi to your mom and dad.
Bye.
Oh, that one was awesome.
I know.
Keep on waving.
Keep it waving. Maybe they'll make some for us.
Maybe so.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
All right, everybody at Jubilee Academy, thank you. Sarah and David, thank you as well.
Looking out there with live cam, I'm glad to see the sun. I wish I knew that humidity was not going to come back eventually. with it.
Unfortunately, I'm with you on that. It's been kind of nice to have the lower humidity, but these bouts of low humidity only lasting a couple days, and then it's coming back in. And I got to warn you, once we get into the weekend and next week, it's not only going to be really hot, it's also going to be humid. Now, the recent rains have kicked up molds, and they jumped even higher today. They almost doubled up. 4,150. Grass is low at 20. That's the latest pollen count that just came in. And as we take a look at, if we can get it to advance there we go. Take a look at the humidity forecast. Actually, let me switch this over. That's my fault. Mixing up the graphics. There's a humidity forecast. We are going to see humidity coming up in the coming days. As I said, after today, it gets far more humid. And yes, we're going to see temperatures in the low 90s this afternoon. Then, as we get into the weekend, we're talking close to triple digits. We're going to talk much more about this forecast and look at that rain potential for tomorrow, which is still there, coming up in just a couple minutes.
Justin, thank you. Let's take a look at TransGuide right now. And we've been watching construction out there. 35 at 410 affecting the southbound lanes. We heard a rumor that this was starting to clear up. Not completely clear yet. As a matter of fact, he's got slowed going, wow, in both directions at 35 and Judson. It is an absolute parking lot out there, especially on the access road. And we also have construction, of course, on 10 outbound, 10 westbound as you approach the upper and lower level split. But again, we're watching. Looks like they are slowly making progress, picking up those barrels out there, 35 south at 410. None too soon as well. We mentioned it in the night at 9, but we wanted to give you a quick and easy way to get the information you need. Today is the deadline for Bexar County homeowners to let the appraisal district know that if you want to appeal your property appraisal. The first step is to file a notice of appeal.
So you can still mail it in as long as it's postmarked by midnight tonight. You can also drop it off in the box outside of the Bexar County Appraisal District on North Brio, or you can file an appeal online. The process can be tricky though, so we're here to help. For all the steps on how to protest your property appraisal, you can scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now, and that will take you to our web article with all of the information.
Just about 20 till 10, 77 degrees. You're watching GMSA at 9.
Let's look out there with Zoo Cam. Today it's Flamingo Cam. Here are friends, the flamingos, just enjoying the sun, some in the shade. It is a really pretty day to go to the zoo.
A new streaming bundle is bringing together Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and Peacock. It's called Stream Saver. What did I say? A Stream Saver, and it's expected to launch later this month. It's unclear how much the package will cost, but it's supposed to be cheaper than having all three services separately. Other companies have been making similar moves recently as well. As someone said here in the newsroom, we're getting closer and closer to cable bundling all over again.
They tricked us, and now we're back. Well, last year it was the Golden Bachelor. Now it's the Golden Bachelorette. So Joan Vassos will look familiar to fans. She was one of the contestants on the Golden Bachelor. So the 61-year-old was a fan favorite, however, had to leave the show early when her daughter had health issues. So Vassos, I think, is a widow who was married for 32 years. She has 4 children and 2 grandchildren. So you can watch the Golden Bachelorette coming up this fall.
Well, now to the truly Golden Bachelor, Tom Brady. He'll make his NFL regular season broadcasting debut for Week 1 matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Brady will serve as Fox's lead analyst to kick off a deal that pays him a reported $375 million over 10 years. It's almost like a quarterback salary.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Is he going to play some? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you never know with Tom Brady. His debut game with Fox is coming up on Sunday, September 8th.
Wow.
It's incredible. If for anyone who saw the roast on Netflix, not for the faint of heart,
Right.
but hopefully got all that out of his system.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We look forward to seeing him on TV. We're watching for some clouds coming in. We'll see some clouds here over the next couple of hours. Nothing that's going to change forecast all that much, but it's tomorrow where the clouds thicken up and we start to get some rain back in the forecast. So let's go look at the visible satellite picture here. And you see that deck of clouds. Now, this is low clouds that are moving in from south to north. So we'll see those move in around San Antonio here soon. And then on top of that, we have high clouds that are moving west to east. This is in the upper level parts of the atmosphere. So a couple different layers here that we'll be watching today, none of which contain any rain. But we talked a little bit about the humidity forecast. Today, not so bad. We'll call it pleasant. But by this evening, we will be back in the muggy territory. Dew points return to the 70s. And beyond that, for the foreseeable future, it stays muggy. We wish I could say it's different, but that's just the way it is. We are moving into that time of year. Futurecast. Now, this is a new model run. This is a little different than what we looked at last half hour, but I think the idea is the same here. 5 o'clock, we get storms that develop out in the mountains of Mexico, and I think some of these will try to work their way into our neck of the woods. Now, probably weakening. I don't think they'll be as strong as you see here, but a few leftover showers possible by, say, 10 o'clock tonight as some of those storms fall apart as they move into Texas, maybe a little stronger activity down to our south. Then, as we get into tomorrow morning, clouds thicken up. We get moisture, we get the drizzle, light showers starting to develop, and that means tomorrow morning's commute could be a little bit damp. Keep that in mind. Showers here and there, and I think the showers become a little bit more numerous by midday, and then by the afternoon we could start to see some thunderstorms popping up. And this is the point where if we do see some thunderstorms, they could be strong to severe. Now at 5 o'clock tomorrow, this model does have much stronger storms and heavy rain from Waco over to Killeen, but a lot of this is to our north and east. We continue to kind of miss out on the really good rain here. But I think as a boundary comes in late Thursday night and early Friday morning, we could see a few more showers and storms pop up. So not all hope is lost here. The main risk for severe weather is going to be up across parts of north central Texas, Dallas, Waco, Austin. We're within the risk on a scale of 1 to 5 of 1, but you go north, you pop into that 2 risk up I-35, and it's to our north where the greater threat for severe weather will be. It's to our north and east where the greatest risk for flash flooding will be. Moderate risk as you go from East Texas into Louisiana. We're just on the edge of the marginal risk for flash flooding, meaning I don't think we're going to get a ton of rain out of this. We'll get some of that light stuff tomorrow, but nothing that would be a big problem. 78 in San Antonio right now. Actually, it's 81. 75 Port SA, 77 Stinson, 75 Divine, 77 in Hondo, 77 in Tarpley. And as we look at the extended forecast, we're going to go 40% chance of rain tomorrow, 86, 89 on Friday with a 30% chance of rain. Now on Wednesday, today, obviously, we'll be looking at 93. But we'll have a couple cooler days there thanks to clouds and rain. And then as we get into the weekend, upper 90s, and that heat sticks with us going into next week. It's going to be awful warm and humid to top it all off.
It's like jab and then jab again.
It's like our spring, it felt like it's only been like a month.
I know, it goes by so quick.
Good rain, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. It's okay. We'll get used to it again, like we always do.
We will.
Thank you, Justin.
More than 2,500 dogs from all 50 states worked it as best as they could over the past few days up in New York City, but it all came down to that one ribbon, Best in Show.
ABC's Danny knew he had to see it all for himself, so he went out to this year's Westminster Dog Show.
And then Best in Show. The 148th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show held its grand finale Tuesday night. Look at the focus. But during the hours before Best in Show can be crowned, there is a whole lot of pre-production.
They're currently vacuuming, which I imagine they will also have to do after.
ABC News headed backstage in New York's Arthur Ashe Stadium, as well as in the grooming tent just outside, where, as you can imagine, our canine competitors undergo a strict beauty care routine.
Shampoo and conditioner, and pretty much just clean up all his hair.
Maintenance includes a sponge bath.
So go this way?
Yeah, you go straight up. Yep.
Oh, look at that. Look at that sheen.
Nice.
A critical brushing session. And for dogs like the English Springer Spaniel, they may even need some tape to keep their ears extra clean, straight, and floppy.
You are the winner, if you ask me. Oh my God, thank you.
May seem like a lot, but a lot of these practices were especially important for the 4th place finisher in the Bernese Mountain Dog breed, Bailey. You would never know that just a few days earlier, her breeder says she was sprayed by 2 different extremely rude creatures outside her Vermont home.
Monday, she got it from a porcupine. Tuesday, from a skunk. And here she is a week later.
And then there's the question of, okay, what do you do just before showtime? Do you give them a pep talk, a little treat? Well, here's what handler Aaron Wilkerson, who showed a Best in Show winner back in 2008, had to say.
Right now, it's just keeping him calm, collected till he goes in the ring. Once he goes in the ring, he knows what's going on.
She's signing.
She's actually made her choice.
But boy, is it hard to stay calm when Best in Show finally gets announced. First comes the reserve Best in Show, aka the runner-up.
The German Shepherd.
Which went to Mercedes, the German Shepherd. And then, for the winner of the 148th Best in Show.
This is the miniature poodle.
Handler Kaz Hosaka, understandably emotional here as his miniature poodle Sage gets cemented in history. You know that good girl had a mighty shampooing session.
Kaz was probably emotional because this was not only his 45th Westminster, but he confirmed beforehand this would also be his last one as well. I know it's all about dogs, but that's really special. In New York for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
Danny New, clearly a dog guy.
Yes.
You can't go cover that. Otherwise you get growled at, not licks.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he had a good time, and I mean, all the pups looked great out there.
They really did.
Yeah.
So cool. 9:51, 79 degrees.
When we come back, a look at a new film coming to theaters this weekend that brings imaginary friends to life.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real?
John Krasinski brings the magic of imaginary friends to life.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
The actor and director's latest project, If, follows a young girl who gains the ability to see imaginary friends. He admits his own daughters inspired him to make the film.
And watching them go into this imaginary world, this magical world that his parents were not invited into. And it wasn't just the joy and the happiness on their face, it was the authenticity of who they get to be in this world and how confident they get to be, how fearless they get to be.
Ryan Reynolds and Kaylee Fleming lead the cast. The young actress shares how much she learned from her counterpart on set.
I've gotten so much advice from him, and I've just loved working with him and watching him. And I've learned so much from him, but he's so funny, as everyone knows, but he's also so sweet, and he has a really big heart, and you get to see that a lot in If.
Krasinski believes Fleming's performance will inspire audiences of all ages.
If you're a kid, you're looking at her saying, I'm that kid who gets to hang out with imaginary friends. And if you're an adult, she's your invitation back to childhood because she's going through that decision of whether or not I should grow up or stay a kid. And I feel like we all should be waking up every day saying, do I have to grow up? Is there any way to hold on to that childhood today?
Don't look him in the eye.
Which one?
Yeah, that's going to grow right back.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
That's good.
Aww.
Yeah, I guess I will have to take the girls.
Yeah, you're stuck, buddy. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Exactly.
Yeah.
93 today. We'll see a chance of storms coming up tomorrow. Showers early. Know that there'll be a little bit of a damp commute and then a few storms in the afternoon. Same story on Friday. And we clear out and warm up for the weekend.
Well, that was a fun hour.
It was.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you as well. We're glad the weather worked out
You're welcome.
as well.
Thank you, Alex, our producer. Everyone in the booth.
Thank you.
Everyone here at KSAT. Have a nice day.